Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Widya Stuti Hadi, 5th semester student, Chemistry Education Study Program. Here I will explain about alumina extraction from wood. Title: Alumina extraction from wood. Objective: study the extraction of metal oxide from wood and characteristic compounds produced. By TIR. Literature review. Extraction is a chemical separation technique for separating or withdrawing one or more component or compounds or analyte from a sample using certain appropriate solvent. So, the basic principle of separating the mixture by extraction is the difference in the solubility of the substance in the solvent. There are two types of solvent: polar solvent or solvent that can mix with water, and non-polar solvent or solvent that can mix with paints or oil. There are several factors that affect the extraction process, namely the type of solvent, the number of dissolved compound at extraction, and the speed of extraction. The solvent used in extraction must be selective, i.e. it can only attract the desired active compound. Heating and duration of stirring also affect the result of the extraction process. Alumina and oxygen are the constituent compound of alumina oxide. The chemical formula Al2O3. It is the most common of some aluminum oxide and is specific identified of alumina trioxide. It is often referred to as alumina or also called aloxide or alundum, depending on the specific shape or use. Because alumina has a hardness of 9 on the Mohs scale, alumina is commonly used as an abrasive material. Red sludge is the residue produced during alumina production using the Bayer process. According to the Bayer process and bauxite composition, about 1.0–1.5 tons of red sludge is produced for every ton of alumina recovered. Bauxite residue contain valuable elements such as aluminium, titanium, and scandium. Red mud has a complex chemical and mineralogical composition and contain up to 16 Fe2O3. According to the process of making aluminum oxide with the Bayer process is an approach from the hydrometal process in outline through 3 stages of the process, namely the process of extraction of aluminium oxide, trihydrate Al2O3, 3H2O, from bauxite using NaOH solution. The process of precipitation of aluminium oxide trihydrate crystals Al2O3, 3H2O, from sodium aluminate solution. NaAlO2, and the calcination process of aluminum oxide, 3-hydride Al2O3, 3H2O, into aluminum oxide 3-hydride Al2O3. Reaction that occur at all three tracks of the process are as follows. The extraction process of Al2O3, 3H2O from bauxite using NaOH solution. Al2O3, 3H2O plus 2NaOH produce 2NaAlO2 plus 4H2O. The process of crystal precipitation of Al2O3, 3H2O from a solution of NaAlO2. 2NaAlO2 plus 4H2 produce Al2O3, 3H2O plus 2NaOH. The calculation process of Al2O3, 3H2O becomes Al2O3. Al2O3, 3H2O produce Al2O3 plus 3H2O. Methods, experimental tools and material. 1.1 Tools. Tools name beaker glass. Tools picture. Tools function. The function of beaker glass is to be a container used to carry out the stirring process, mixing and heating the liquid. Tools category 1. Measuring cup, used to measure liquid materials. Tools category 1. Watch glass. The function of the glass watch is as a chemical glass cover when in the process of heating the sample or evaporation. Tools category 1. Desiccator, used as a repository of materials easily influenced by moisture. Tools category 1. Spray bottle, used to drain small laboratory tools. Tools category 1. Glass funnel. It is used to move the solution from one rack to another, or it can also be used for the filtration process by first crushing the top with filter paper. Tools category 1. Measuring flask, used in the process of making or diluting a solution. Tools category 1. Spatula, used to take a substance. Tools category 1. Glass stirrer, used to mix chemicals. Tools category 1. Erlenmeyer, used to be a container of liquid chemical and liquid the solution to be neat. Tools category 1. Reagent bottle, used as a reagent container or reagent and stores reagent have been processed. Tools category 1. Magnetic stirrer, used to stir a sample so that the sample can mix it into homogeneous. Tools category 2. Analytical balance. It is used to measure the mass of an object. A curtain. Tools category 2. used to heat mixture or sample. Tools category 2. Used for stock cabinets of harmful chemicals that are titled. Tools category 2. Oven used to heat and dry sample. Tools category 2. Used to separate a solution into several of components or a method of separating chemicals based on difference in speed or ease of ironing. Tools category 2. Material. Dry mode, general material, mode weight, viscosity, plasticity, point of yield, gel strength, fluid loss, and thick dregs. Chemical properties. Red sludge is the residue produced during alumina produced using the Bayer process. Distilled water, general material, physical nature, clear, odorless, tasteless. Chemical property, distilled water has gone through a distillation process to remove impurities. Universal indicator paper pH. Material category, general materials. Physical nature, universal indicator paper with different colors for pH from 1 to 14. Chemical property, contain a solution of several compounds that show some subtle discoloration in the pH range between 14 to indice the acidity or numbness of the solution. Tap water, category general materials, clean, odorless, tasteless. The pH level of drinking water is generally 6 to 7. Tissue, category general materials, thin, easily turn flammable, has the property of absorbing liquids. Filter paper, category general material, it is semi-permeable paper and weight. It can withstand any kind of substance and can withstand high and low temperature. Washing soap, category general material, fragrant, the soap is different, has a high solubility in the water, is alkaline. If the soap solution in the water is stirred, it will produce foam. Soap has cleaning properties. This property is due to colloidal chemical process. KOH, category specific material, crystal shaped compound with white color, molecular weight 56.10564 grams per mole, melting point 30,060 Celsius, boiling point 1,320 Celsius, density 2,044 grams milliliter. HCl, specific materials, atomic massa 13,645, density 3.2001 gram centimeter cubic. Melting dark negative at 1010 Celsius. Ionization energy 1250 kilojoule mole. Type heat 0.115 kilograms Celsius. At room temperature, HCl is a colorless gas, smells sharp. Height spilled to 2085. Volume Celsius. Electrical conductivity 5.2 meter second centimeter for 0.5. Relative mobility of K plus NBr ion is 1000 and 1063. Viscosity level of 1.18. Experiment work scheme. Start. Take 2.5 grams of dried mud that has been calcined and place it in a beaker 50 milliliter. Then add 510 milliliter of 2M NaOH solution. Stirring with a magnetic stirrer for 30 minutes. Separate the sediment with filter paper. Then transfer the filtrate to 50 milliliter beaker. Bronze yellow filtrate. Add 2M HCl to pH 8. Use universal pH indicator paper. Heat the solution 70 Celsius to form a precipitate, then cool the solution to room temperature. Separate the precipitate format. Precipitate: wash the sediment with distilled water until the pH of the water is neutral washing. Then the precipitate is heated in an oven at 1010 Celsius to constant weight. Record the final sediment mass obtained, then analyze with FTIR 0.1622 grams. Finish. Method 2. Start. Take 2.5 grams of calcined dried mud and place it on a 50 milliliter beaker. Then add 510 milliliter of 2M HCl solution. Cover the beaker with a wet glass. Stir and heat the solution with a magnetic stirrer for 30 minutes in the foam hood. Separate the sediment with filter paper. Then transfer the filtrate to a 50 milliliter beaker. The bright yellow filtrate solution. Add 2M NaOH to pH 3. Use a universal pH indicator paper. Separate the precipitate format when the filtrate added 2M NaOH to pH 8. Precipitate: wash the sediment with distilled water until the pH of the water is neutral washing. Then the precipitate is heated in an oven at 1000 Celsius to a constant wake. Record the final sediment must obtain the analysis with TIR 0.093 grams. Finish. Result and discussion. First, result. One method, treatment, weighing 2.5 grams of dry mud. Result, 2.5 grams of dry mud. Treatment, add 510 ml of the MKOH. Result, mixed solution. Treatment, stir for 30 minutes. Result, the solution turns brown. Separating the sediment with filter paper. Result, there's are filter and residue. Add HCl to pH 8. Use pH indicator paper. Result, add pH 8 sediment occurs. Weigh and empty filter paper. Result, filter paper 0.8616 grams. Weight glass 316 point neutral. Result, the solution forms precipitate. Precipitate is heating in oven at to a constant wake. Result, the residue is heated into the oven until the residue dries and is of constant wake of 1.038 grams. 0.8616 grams. 0.1622 grams. The sediment must obtain analyzing with their 2 methods. Treatment, weighing 2.5 grams of dry mud. Result, 2.5 grams of dry mud. Add 510 ml of 2M HCl mixed solution with a magnetic stirrer. Stir for 13 minutes of 70. The solution turns yellow. Separating the sediment with filter paper. There's are filter and residue. Add KOH to pH 3. Use pH indicator paper. At pH 3, there no deposition. Add KOH to pH 8. Use pH indicator paper. At pH 8, the bridge red solution. Weigh and match glass and an empty filter paper. Watch glass 37.234 grams. Filter paper 0.8800 grams. Separating the precipitate formed and heating in oven derajat Celsius to constant wake. The residue is heated into the oven until the residue dries and is of constant wake of 0.9730 grams. 0.8800 grams. So 0.0810. Discussion. Before carrying out the extraction process, the red mud sample was prepared by calcination. After that, the red mud is filtered through a sieve. After the preparation process, red mud is obtained, which is lighter in color and smoother in texture. The function of heating and sieving is to reduce the water content, remove the content other main minerals in the mud and organic impurities contained in it, and increase the surface area of the red mud so that it can accelerate the reaction in the next process. One method. A red sludge with concentrated NaOH, then Al2O3, dissolves and produces aluminate ions. Silicon and aluminium contained in red mud will dissolve simultaneously when NaOH solution is used as a solvent. The reaction that occurs in the extraction process is shown by the reaction equation. Al2O3 plus 2NaOH plus 3H2O produce 2NaAlOH4. SeO2 plus 2NaOH produce Ni2CO3 plus H2O. Silica and alumina will dissolve in alkaline condition as sodium silicate and sodium aluminate with a constant mass of 13 to 3.47 grams. Alumina is precipitated by adding HCl to pH 8, which is the optimum pH for aluminum precipitation. Aluminum oxide is soluble in NaOH, while the impurities are insoluble. Impurities can be separated through a filtering process. The main impurities in the mud or bauxite usually consist of SeO2, Fe2O3, and TeO2. Metal impurities can be removed by the precipitation method by adding NaOH. When 2.5 grams of dry mud plus 510 ml of 2M NaOH and stirred for 30 minutes will produce a brown mixture and precipitate will form. Then filtrate using filter paper and produce a brownish yellow filtered color. Then the filter plus HCl 2M or heat. There is a color change from brownish yellow to faded yellow because the yellow sticks to the filter paper and a precipitate is formed. The final result is pure aluminum oxide with a constant mass of 0.1622 grams. Al2O3 to AlOH3 produce AlAl2O3 plus 3H2O. Two methods. In method 2, the solvent used is HCl. The addition of HCl to the dry mud will dissolve the alumina, while the silica will remain in the mud. Alumina in red mud will easily dissolve in HCl, both in high concentrated and low dilute concentration. The reactions that occur are Al2O3 plus 6HCl produce 2AlCl3 plus 3H2O. The reaction that occurs between this aluminum oxide or alumina with HCl will produce AlCl3 salt which tend to be acidic. When 2.5 grams of dry mud plus 710 milliliters of 2m HCl and stirred for 30 minutes will produce a brown mixture and precipitate will form. Then filtered using filtered paper and produced a clear yellow filtered color. Then the filtered plus 2M NaOH or heat. There is a color change from clear yellow to faded yellow, and precipitate is formed. The final result is pure aluminum oxide with constant mass of 0.0993 grams. Al2O3 to AlOH3 produce Al2O3 plus 3H2O. Conclusion. From the alumina extraction experiment from the mud that have been carried out, it can be concluded that the red mud or soil contains minerals in the form of silica and aluminum. Aluminum has an oxide in the form of alumina, Al2O3, which is extraction experiment in method 1 obtain a constant mass of 0.1622 grams and method 2 obtain a constant mass of 0.093 grams. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.